We're live January 2nd. What is going on? That is the question that I genuinely want to know about you. Like, if you're someone who follows this channel, you have an interest to some degree in hypnotism, what is going on for you relative to that in 2024? Could it be you just find it amusing and you want to keep checking in every now and then? Have you wished that you could work as a hypnotist? Have you wished that you could train as a hypnotist? Are you an existing hypnotist who wants to do more? That's my big thing. I'll put it right out there. Like, I haven't really talked about that on this channel. All right, digression. So, a bunch of people who follow me here know, but not all of you would. Let's see, 2024. So 2021, in 2021, I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma, which is a form of blood cancer. 3 weeks after I got that diagnosis. I got COVID. The COVID and the multiple myeloma combined and almost killed me. Obviously, here I am in 2024. Let's do the short version of the story. I survived. I went through treatment. Everything is better. Better to the point that I was just telling a friend this morning. I finally feel, for the first time in almost 3 years now, um, like every day, I don't just think about like, oh, I'm probably gonna die soon. That stuck with me for a long time. When you get that sick, and so now I feel like we all get caught up in this probably a little bit this time of year, right? New year, clean slate, all that stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Fucking A, let's go. Let's do some cool shit. I finally feel like my health is really, really consistently at a place where I can think more seriously about building again. And again, and I'll tell you this too, is another change of like, I used to be a lot more caught up. I think anyone who's in the entertainment industry, you get your ego kind of gets into stuff a lot. And I used to be caught up in, gosh, like what if people judge this or judge that? And I'm like, I just don't give a shit about that anymore. You can judge me all you want. I don't care. I'll tell you. So when you have a pandemic and then you get really, really sick, and so basically you basically don't work for 3 years, which is kind of what happened to me. I worked some very limited dates over the past 3 years. So basically my whole business imploded um between the pandemic and my health challenge. So I had built a very successful stage hypnotism business. My clients couldn't wait for me, right? Like, they had entertainment needs, and so they moved on and got their entertainment elsewhere. And I don't blame them one bit for that. But it's put me in this interesting place where I'm 20 years in now, and it's sort of like I'm starting all over. And the cool thing about that is it's kind of exciting. It's kind of an exciting challenge. At least that's how I choose to view it. And also, I understand that I have the benefit of knowing now what I didn't know when I started 20 years ago. So I don't worry about the idea that I'm sort of starting over again. I'm like, let's go. Let's just go. So I'm really thinking about how I can take a big step forward, building wise, rebuilding in 2024. Which makes me think about the people that I'm connected to and the people that are around me on things like this YouTube channel. So I guess my question for you is, like, is there a way that we can collaborate? Is there a way that I can be helpful to you? Is there a way that you can be helpful to me? Um, what do you want to build and what do you want to do this year? And how could working with someone make that more likely to happen than trying to do it on your own? I think that's the biggest thing. One of the biggest things that I've learned over the course of my career is the need, the desire to want to feel in control of things, because you feel like by keeping control, you're going to control your outcome more. True sometimes, but not true as much as we want to think. What I have seen consistently is the people who have a goal, and instead of being like, how can I control all as many variables as possible to make this goal come to fruition, The ones instead who say, how can I get other people involved so that I get this goal to fruition? Those are the people who typically do more and do better. And so I'm putting it out there and let's see what happens. Like, is there a way that we could work together to mutual benefit? I think there's always a way to find a win-win. Um, to do some cool stuff in 2024, to do some cool creation, to do some cool whether that's content or collaboration from an artistic perspective, um, business projects, whatever. But when you're thinking about what you want to accomplish and you want to get more done, is there a way that getting someone else involved could benefit you in that way and be helpful to you? Think about it. Even if it's not me, maybe I can connect you with someone who's a good fit, right? Again, I've got 20 years in the business at this point. I know a lot of people. So use this as like a brainstorming thing, like, and drop it in the comments. Like, what do you want to do this year that feels like it would really make your life better, that it would make your career better, that it would just make the year a great year? Drop it in the comments. Let's have some kind of group dialogue about it. And let's see if there's any ways that we can help one another. I think that'd be pretty cool. That's it. I'm going to keep doing more videos like this. It's one of my things. I want to get back to more consistent content creation and using these kinds of brainstormings to help me spin off into project oriented stuff. So you're probably going to see more of these. Hope you like them. Thanks for watching. Bye.